What makes you feel good? What floats your boat and makes your steps lighter? What puts a smile on your face without fail and make even your Monday blues disappear? Well, those are the kind of positive vibes we want to focus on, because from this point and on, it's good vibes only. On Good Vibes Only, we invite some good people into the studio to talk about good things only. That is, whatever makes us feel happy, whether it's foods, moods, hoods, or goods. And today's good person with the good vibes is multi-entertainer Jaemin. Hi, welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
It's been a long time.
I know, it's been how many years?
Ages. I think it's been like 56 years.
Yeah,
It's
something
been a
like
while.
that. It's
Yeah.
been a while, yes. The mic.
Well, the mic is off?
Is the mic off? Oh, sorry about
was
that.
off. Okay.
Okay. Now
Hi, guys.
you're good now. Hi.
Hello.
Well, thank you so much for joining the show.
Oh, thank you for the invitation. It's really great to see you again and meet the fans on KBS World, and this is amazing.
Yes. And I just I introduced you as a multi-entertainer because otherwise the introduction would get too long. So could you introduce yourself to our global listeners?
Hi, everyone. My name is Jaemin Park. I am known as the icon of passion. Yeah, that's what people call me. But yeah, I'm mainly a Korean actor, but I also host a lot of TV shows, lots of events, like stage events. I'm also a sports commentator, Olympic Games for basketball, snowboard, and breaking. I also write books. I also interpret books, and I teach students at college, and I do a lot of things.
What do you teach at college?
Breaking. Street dance.
Oh my
Street
goodness.
dance theory.
Wow. I mean, how do you do everything? How do you balance everything
I don't
out?
need friends.
Oh, yeah.
It's all
that's
about
a big
manage
one.
of time.
Time management is so important.
It is. Well, I'm not saying that meeting friends is kind of like waste of time. I'm not saying that, but it's not my majority of of what I really kind of focus on. So I meet friends like time to time, but I don't really do like group activities like go on like football, soccer, like play video games. I'm not really interested in those kind of things. So yeah, what I'm really interested in is doing these things. Like be on TV, go to school, teach kids, meet people. Yeah.
That's amazing. You are the icon.
You're also an icon of passion. Like you do a lot of things just like I do.
Yeah, I used to, but now I'm just trying to settle things down and cut it. Like just do things, not as much as before.
Yeah, let's talk about that later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that soon.
It's funny because I've never spoken with you in English.
No. I mean, I didn't even know that you could speak English. I knew that you could
Me
speak
too.
in Chinese Cantonese.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, she's almost native, but like Hyerim is like she's an idol star, and what I've always seen on TV was Korean and sometimes Chinese, but I've never seen her speaking in English. But like
Does it
both
feel
of us,
funny? Yeah,
like,
I know.
we grew up speaking in English.
That's so
we
funny.
never found out.
Yeah. Well, thanks to Wonder Hours, now we know.
Now we know.
Now
we're good friends.
We're good
Like,
friends.
just making this clear that we are really good friends.
Yes, we actually met each other a few years ago.
Yeah, that was even before COVID-19.
Yeah, it was before COVID. I remember that. There was no mask or anything.
No.
It was for a TV program in Shanghai.
Shanghai.
For this Trend Korea with Kim Nando 교수님.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was funny that right after that TV show, we had like a press conference for that TV show. That was 2019. I think that was late December or something.
2019?
Yeah.
Press conference?
Yeah,
I don't remember going
Professor
there.
Kim. I was not at the conference as well.
I
But
thought I wasn't invited.
the main host, like Professor Kim and every professor, they had like a 제작 발표회, which is a press conference.
Yeah,
and
I remember.
After that conference, they aired that TV show, and right after that show, everything just shut down.
What happened?
That was COVID.
Yeah,
it was COVID. Yeah, like that was the time that.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I also had a TV show which was filmed in Singapore. That was, I think, February. or March. And that was the last TV show for a while for me. I never had a chance to go abroad or shoot a TV show for like 2 years.
Yeah, everything was just shut down.
Yeah, the whole business was just kind of stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We felt so isolated.
Yeah.
Everybody, right? All
Yeah.
business was doing.
And we had a big change, life-shifting change, both of us.
Yeah.
You got married.
Yeah, I got married after the show.
Yeah, I got married. No, I was married before that.
I didn't know that, surprisingly.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about this, like, Oppa, when did you get married? Like, I was already married
I feel so bad
when we
about
were
asking.
shooting.
The thing
that
is,
show.
I mean, I try to keep up with your business life, but not your personal life. And
Yeah,
because you
yeah.
like to keep it private,
Yeah,
I guess
I try to
didn't.
keep it
I
private.
didn't ask you about like whether you were married or not.
No,
You know,
no.
I
Like,
didn't
like
ask.
if people don't ask my personal life, I never open it before they ask me.
Right, and I felt it was that it's 실례 to ask
Yeah,
you about.
yeah. Well,
Because
and-
that was before I was married too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So
I
I
didn't
never,
ask you.
I even never asked if she was dating somebody or not. We were so focused on that TV show.
Yeah, it was a show called Trend Korea.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It was fun. It was really fun. I loved it.
It was about the fast-paced trends in Korea, in China.
In China, yeah.
And it was. I remember that it was really hot.
Really hot.
Yeah, really, really hot.
Yeah.
Like boiling hot.
And yeah, like you guys should know that how smart Hyerim is. Like she knows everything.
No.
Like she knew everything, and like
no.
she was really keeping up fast with the new trends which was happening in Shanghai. So I was really surprised, like how Hyerim could be like this smart.
No, I was just faking it. Fake it till you make. No, actually,
Now I
I
get the
studied.
clue.
I studied the script.
You studied the script.
Beforehand because
Yeah.
I didn't want to, you know.
Okay.
Feel, because
That
it was
why.
Kim Nando 교수님.
Yeah, yeah.
He's all about. He's the author of Trend Korea.
Yeah,
So.
he's one of the smartest guys in Korea.
And do you remember that one of the shop that we went to in China at this cafe, and we had to pay the bills by QR coding the
Oh
cat.
yeah. Wow.
Do you remember that?
I remember
Yeah.
that. So it was, how do you call that? 무인 편의점.
무인 편의점.
Yeah, like there's no employees. It's fully automated.
Everything was robot and
Yeah,
machines.
and you pay with your QR code.
And the cats were wearing their clothes with the QR
Oh yeah.
thing on their clothes. So
Yeah.
we had to go to pay the bills. We had to go find a cat and
That's
QR
right.
code.
That's right.
That,
Everything
remember
was
that.
based on QR codes, which is still not really kind of an ordinary thing in Korea nowadays as well. Yeah. I remember that. It was pretty shocking that China was really picking up those new technologies, even in 2019.
They're good, doing a really good job, right?
Yeah, they were fast. Oh, that's me. That's me.
Oh, is that the show? Yeah, that was the show. I
Yeah.
remember.
I look young.
Me too. Because this was before I had my baby.
Yeah, and that was before I
You
had
had your
two babies.
Two babies. So when did you have two babies? Two girls?
Two girls.
So cute.
I'm a two-girl dad.
Wow.
I had
Must
my
be
first one in
hectic.
2020, and
2020?
and
Oh.
I had my second one in 2023.
Oh, 3 years.
So
gap.
when we were shooting that show, I already had my first one
Oh my god.
coming soon.
Wow.
Yeah,
I just
but people
found
didn't know.
out.
People didn't even know that I was married.
Yeah. Why did you didn't tell anybody?
I mean, well, I'm not trying to hide it, but if people don't ask me, as I mentioned, I just
You just like to keep it
yeah
private.
don't
Okay.
don't say it before they ask me.
But now everybody knows.
I don't know. A couple of days ago, my friend called me that he's getting married, so I was like, "Oh, yo, congratulations!" And he was asking me that, "Bro, you should get married too." So I was like, "Bro,
I
like,
have 2 kids.
I have 2 kids," and like
That's so funny.
immediately, he just vanished.
Silence.
He silence. Like he vanished. Like he hit me back after 2 days, but he was so shocked that he was kind of
funny.
upset that I didn't tell him that I was married. But like, it's not only you. I didn't tell nobody except my families.
So the 대중 still might not.
Yeah, I mean, I did post an announcement on my Instagram on that day, on that wedding day.
Yeah.
But I just kind of like deleted it after a week.
Why?
Like a week is enough. So you all know that I'm married, okay? So I'm not gonna keep this public because I don't like kind of like run this Instagram like personally. It's only like a bulletin board for my official schedules.
Right.
So I just
I see. And I have a question.
Yeah.
Thinking about our Shanghai travel together, one thing that really stood out to me about you is that, so I see that you're not using your analog phone anymore.
Oh, no.
Back then you were not using...
I still have my phone.
I think that... This. Yes, I remember
this is my tablet.
Oh, I remember you were using analog phone. I was like, what? We're here to shoot trend China and you're not using smartphone? What's going on?
I'm against the trend. So I was a perfect pick. So let's think about it. There's a TV show talking about the trend. And let's say everybody is a trendsetter. Like, what can we expect more than talking about the trend? There should be somebody who's against it. There should be somebody who's stone-aged trendsetter. So yeah, I love this phone. I've been using this phone for, I don't know, this should be 15 years old.
Wow,
16?
so this was the phone that I saw in China.
Oh, that was a different phone. That was an even older phone.
Wow.
But that broke. I didn't have enough piece to kind of change, replace it. So I had another phone, which is
wow, I'm surprised that you still have it.
Yeah.
I really wanted to ask you if you still keep your
I'm still
analog
using
phone.
this.
Wow,
Yep.
yeah.
Everybody, like, smartphone is not the only option. You can still use your mom's and dad's phone.
It's kind of cool actually, because nobody uses this anymore.
Yeah, this was one of the biggest reasons why people didn't know that I was married, because I'm not on any chat apps.
Right, I remember even back then you were not using the KKO talk app.
Chat apps. I don't use any chat apps. Well, I sometimes use Instagram DMs with my tablet, but so I never had a chance to tell people.
So I had to text you. To say something.
You had to text me. So even when we were staying in Shanghai, everybody had to text me through my 3G analog phone. So that cost a lot. So that cost a lot because it's roaming.
Right.
So like using chat apps is free if you're connected on the data.
Wow.
But I had to text a message through the roam.
It's such a 반전 because just looking at you, we would think that you are a total trendsetter.
No, I'm
but actually,
I'm
he still
school.
uses analog phone. Something that I'm sure not many people would know about, right?
I'm getting old.
All right, well, it's really good to see you again. And now we'll start a conversation in earnest after a quick song break. As always, we asked our guests to pick some songs for us today. And here's one of Jaemin oppa's picks right now. It is Misfit by NCT U.
Let's go.
We just heard Misfit by NCT U. What a great song.
Oh, I love that song. Because I'm a breaker, which is also known as breakdancing. So there's one Korean DJ who plays this song during the battle, and like he tried to play his Kpop songs on the battle scene. And this NCT U Misfit still is one of my favorite songs. They are so talented.
I think it's good for this segment. It's very full of good vibes. Well, do you always keep up to date with new K-pop releases?
Probably not. I don't really have time. That's a luxury I need. You have kids. I have kids. I'm the main person who are looking after those kids. So I wake up, take them to the nursery schools, I feed them, wash them, I put them to sleep. Yeah, so busy. And while I have time off 6 to 7 hours, then I go work out, I do TV shows. So K-pop, I don't know, maybe 90s. 90s or 2000s, I still have stack of CDs. I think I have 500 CDs at home.
Wow, and you still keep them.
I still keep them. I have HOT, or or like SES, everybody.
Very analog again.
Yeah, but I stopped there. So I'm not keeping up.
I feel you. Yeah, it's true. It's very busy, you know, with parenting and everything. So even as for me, I don't get to listen to K-pop songs a lot. But now that I do radio, I listen.
Oh, yeah,
now
should.
I'm keeping up with all the trends.
Yeah.
So that's what I love about radios.
Yeah, and if you become a radio DJ, because I once did the DJing on the radio, it's a good opportunity to expand your sights on K-pop because you have to cover from 80s to 20s.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you have to cover the whole age of K-pop. So it's a really gifted position.
It's such a new exploration for me and to realize that there's so many songs that I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's so nice to keep up with the trends and to have time to listen to music. It's part of my job. So it's okay to listen to.
Oh yeah, it is.
songs.
It is. Especially Wonder Girls.
Right.
Yeah.
And looks like we have some listeners who recognize you from several different shows.
Oh, thank you.
Taipei Word says, was Mr. Park the MC for the variety show Onnies Are Running, a basketball show? He looks familiar.
Yep, that was me. Well, the only difference is that I was putting on makeup on that show, and I'm purely natural
look
right
the same.
now.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so I look familiar. Because you feel that I don't look the same, but yeah, it's the same person. He was the person with the makeup, and I'm the person without the makeup. Yeah, that was one good show that we had actors, dancers, and singers on that show. Just first time doing basketball.
Oh.
And they were doing like actual basketball games, and it was a pretty decent show.
And Leon Tio says, I first got to know about Jaemin from Let's Go Dream Team Season 2 and after that as the DJ of the other station that shall not be named. Good afternoon, DJ Hyerim, and long time no see, Jaemin.
Hello, Leon. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, he's been a long-time fan for my show, which was based on English. And yeah, wow, it's been a while. You should follow me up on Instagram. Send me a message.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank
you.
you.
And Cherry Jugule says, I used to watch 해볼 만한 아침 every morning and I'm so sad it stopped airing, but it's really nice to see you again here on Wonder Hours.
So Cherry Jugule 님 should be Korean.
Yeah.
Because she or he was watching that show on TV. Yeah, it just got finished. 2 months ago, it just got finished. Well, like TV shows, if you can host a TV show for about 2 years, then in Korea, that's a long period. So I had the luxury to keep my show with my name after it for 2 years, almost 2 years. So I think time was up. They wanted more new TV shows. So yeah, I am grateful to have that memories and that experience, and still I'm doing the same kind of type of genre show on YouTube as well, so you should follow me up. All
right, and Satoshi Okayasu says, Mr. Park is a sports commentator, right?
Yeah.
Korea and Japan have always been rivals.
Yeah.
There will be a Japan-Korea soccer match today as well. Which team do you think will win today's match? Oh, what
I can't tell because I'm not a soccer commentator. Korea! Oh, sorry. I had to sneeze. So I'm not going to tell which country is going to win. Korea! Oh, pardon.
All right.
I don't know. I just want sports. It could be sometimes like too heated. It could be really tense. But one thing about sports, it should not be political.
Right.
And it could be like always historical issues can sneak in the sports scene, but sports is sports.
Yeah.
As a person who majored in sports and who still is working in the sports field, I really wish like Japan and Korea, okay, we had histories, but sports is sports.
Right.
So when we come to soccer, football, the most important thing is have fun.
Yeah.
And sportsmanship.
What a great answer.
Yeah, like we don't have to put some hate inside the game. No, sports is just sport. Like ball is ball and soccer is soccer. So I don't know who's gonna win, but I really want every 22 players will have fun on the field and no one get injured. And after the game, I hope they can have a handshake and a nice, lovely hug.
Right, I love that. And Siska and Driani
Siska!
says, Siska!
You know Siska?
No, I
don't. Everybody knows Siska.
Really?
Yeah. You should know
Siska
Siska.
a follower of your programs?
Yeah. We go way back in 2016. When she came to Korea, we had opportunity. We had a chance to meet each other. When I've been to Indonesia, Siska, I had another chance to meet her friends. So Siska has a fam.
Oh.
Yeah, and that fam is one of the biggest supporters for the Korean TV industry.
I see. Now I'm gonna remember that. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And Siska Andriani says, Happy Monday. Long time didn't see you on Radio Jay. Good to see you today. You still look the same since I met you in 2016.
You sound the same too.
Well, thanks for tuning in to wondrous. Thank you. And as we briefly talked about earlier, you are a man of so many hats. And so far, the hats you've worn are actor, b-boy, MC, snowboarder, judge, sports commentator, professor, writer, and YouTuber. Did I miss anything?
Dad. Dad is the biggest thing.
Yep. But which do you feel the most closest to, except for, being a dad?
It depends on when.
Oh, what about right now?
Right now? So I just came from school.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm in my last semester for my PhDs.
So you're still studying?
Yeah,
wow.
so I took a class from 9 to 11:50 Korean Standard Time.
Wow, so this wasn't your first schedule?
Yeah, so Monday, my main hat will be a student.
Oh, wow.
And on
so it's different every day?
Yeah, every single day,
Wow.
every single time. So I try not to put more credit on different hats. So because if I think, I'm an actor, then there are some things that I should cut off. Like it's not suiting my actor hat. It's not good for my acting skills. Then I could cut it off. But I just love everything I do.
Wow.
Everything is so meaningful and everything is so fun. So when I feel tired of acting, I have another room for commentating. And when I'm burned out from commentating, I have another room for writing. So my new book is coming out, I think in April or May.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, that's very soon.
Yeah. So
Would you like to talk about your book?
we will.
We will.
So after my book is published, then I will go back to school. And so I try not to focus on only one hat. It depends on time. But what is that one thing is on the lowest bottom, which covers everything, is being a dad.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
you know what
I
parenting
feel you,
means.
100%,
Yeah.
yes. Wow, I mean, it's hard to find even just one thing that you love to do. But for you, having so many things that you love, I think it's such a blessing.
Oh, it is. It's like somebody can say, like it could be too greedy, or you're not focusing on one thing, so you had another chance to. If you can focus more, then you'll be on another level of stage. But what I think is, you could be on a higher level of stage, but what if not? And what if I failed for that profession, and I'm trying to find something else, and I have no experience or knowledge to find another thing. So I'm a person who's really kind of like 겁이 많다, like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, what do you call it? Like, kind of like frightened of doing new things. So
you are?
So I try to. It's like an insurance. So I have like my 10 volts. So if 1 volt is not working well, then
You always have something else to go to.
Wow.
Wow.
It's like a dwell. I just dig 10 other different dwells, and if
That's
something goes
pretty
well,
amazing.
then I stick on it. And if I feel tiring, or if I find out there's no water in it, then I just come out, move to the next one.
So you're
the
always
next
looking
one.
for another plan B, plan C.
Yeah.
I was like that too. After the Wonder Girls, I went to university.
Yeah.
And I also started translating my book because I needed to find something else.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I think that's something nowadays that most people can encounter in their lives.
Right.
Because life doesn't go as we planned. So what I learned, even when I was young, yeah, I just wanted to have more plans, plan A to Z. Yeah, that made me feel kind of like secured. Yeah.
And what are you studying at school? I'm just wondering.
I'm global sports management.
Oh, so it's related to sports.
Yeah, still sports.
I see. Oh, it's
I'm
just
a sports
amazing
guy.
how you're doing so many things. All right, well, it's time for another song break, so let's listen to some more of Jaemin's
love
song
these songs.
picks.
Oh, come on.
They're both fairy tale themed. First up is 볼빨간 사춘기 with Mermaid, followed by The Rose and their song 미녀와 야수, Beauty and the Beast. We just heard The Rose and their song 미녀와 야수, Beauty and the Beast. And before that, it was 볼빨간 사춘기 with Mermaid. And if you're just tuning in, I'm joined by hashtag 십잡스, 박재민 오빠, for this week's Good Vibes Only.
Thank you.
What great songs.
Oh, yeah. I love, if you ask me what type of genre of songs I love the most in K-pop, these type of genres. Slow and smooth, soft songs.
Kind of indie.
Yeah, kind of indie.
Yeah, I can feel that. 볼빨간 사춘기 and The
Yeah.
Rose. All right, so your nickname is, like I just mentioned, 십잡스,
십잡스.
meaning you have 10 jobs.
10 jobs,
And
yep.
even your social media handle shows the person you are, pro challenger. So were you always not afraid of new challenges? Or?
No, I'm always afraid of new challenges. Like,
But how do you do everything?
I try to turn the gears, not completely. So, like, a lot of people keep asking me, like, you love challenging, you love new things. No, I don't like new things, but I love to, like, shift a little bit from something I've been used to doing. So let's say, like, commentating. Commentating is basically based on TV shows. So I'm a TV personnel. So commentating was a new thing, but not a completely new thing. And I have a sports background.
Yeah.
So I could just shift a little bit from TV show and put my major, which I studied in college, and put it together. Then that became a TV sports commentator.
Wow, so you're using your skills very wisely.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So everybody has a different bags of tricks. That's what I think. So maybe 2 or 3. If you could combine them, then you could have at least 8 to 9 different options.
Wow.
So that's what I think. If you want to challenge and if you want to do something new, don't start from something completely new. You have to start off from
do
something.
from what you can.
Yeah,
Start
yeah.
from what you can do.
That's true.
Then can you give one advice to those who fear new challenges? Like what would be the best advice for people who fear new challenges?
Find something that you feel familiar. If you have to start a new thing like completely, like
Yeah.
you never done a business, you never done a restaurant, but you have to start off a new business. Start from something you are familiar and start from something that you know how it goes. Like cooking, you have like you can cut off or you can buy, you can have a good service, you can have a good looking, good interior,
Yeah.
or good location, good sense of finding good location. So start off from something that you can do well. Then that is the biggest thing that you could get over from that fear of new challenges.
So look around you and see what you can do,
Yeah.
what you feel confident in doing, and kind of shift it a little bit and,
Yeah.
and make it
Absolutely.
Another option.
Absolutely.
Thank you for the great advice.
She's so smart that she understands everything I say.
I get it. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure our listeners too. So we have a message from Volgasi. Hello, DJ Hyerim and Jaemin. About 2 years ago, I had the chance to meet Jaemin while working as a volunteer photographer at a K-pop concert in Turkey.
Hey.
Turkey. I hope to have the chance to meet him again in Turkey or Korea.
I'm going back
are?
this summer. Yeah.
Wow, for
hosting a show in Turkey.
And I want to ask him a question. When I look at your career, I see that you have worked in so many different fields. Have you ever felt worried while working in different fields? Because people usually prefer us to focus on one thing, and they find it risky when we focus on many different subjects. What are your thoughts on this issue, especially your advice to young people?
Well, I won't say my style of life will suit everybody. It's a different jacket. So it suits me, but for somebody it could be too small. For somebody it could be too big.
Right. It's different for everybody.
Yeah, but it was my style. And like, I was afraid. Because after I graduated college, my friends, everybody started to work for the business like way before I started off my career. So even when I was like 35 years old, I still did not have one main job, which I could like say out loud that I'm an actor. Because I was an actor, I was a commentator, I was doing everything, but the career was so shallow.
Yeah.
And it was so like not deep enough, not professional enough that I could speak out loud that I'm a specialist of this category.
That's exactly how I felt when my group disbanded.
Oh, yeah.
Because when we were the Wonder Girls, obviously I would say we were the Wonder Girls, but after our group disbanded, I felt that way. Like I didn't have one thing that I was doing. I was just a 방송인. I would call myself 방송인 because I was doing this and that.
Yeah.
But to call myself a translator, not really, right? Yeah, I felt the same way.
I definitely had that fear, like if I'm on the right track or not. But it was a perfect jacket for me. It was suiting me. So I just had fun. I didn't know what's going to happen. I didn't even know if I'm on the right track and if the finish line was coming soon or not. But I just kept going. And at Korean age of, I don't know, 36, 37, I had that one ignition of fire, which was 2018
What was that?
Winter Olympic Games.
Olympic Games.
Yeah, that was the commentating of snowboard, and that kind of ignited every other hat. So, oh yeah, we had Jae-min Park, and he's a commentator? Oh, right, he's an actor. Oh, hey, he also teaches at college. Oh, he wrote a book?
Wow.
And whoa, he's a breakdancer, and he's what. So that one ignition kind of like lighted up everything I've done for the past 20 years.
Wow.
So I just waited a lot. And it was pretty stressful, definitely, because I couldn't earn money. I couldn't, get money to feed my family.
Right.
For quite a long time.
Because it's not like you had one stable job.
No.
It must have been difficult and tough, but you didn't just stop there. You kept moving forward.
Yeah. The biggest motivation was having fun.
Having fun.
Yeah. Having fun. And I knew that the energy of enjoyment of this activity will bring me one day, to bring me to the next level.
Yeah.
So I was pretty confident that I was doing okay, and I had skills. So yeah, that time came, and I just needed that one ignition.
Right.
And yeah.
We all need that motivation and to have fun. I agree with you that those are the most important factors.
Yeah, you have to be faithful.
So that that's how you go a long way. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, it's not going to last.
That's true.
So keep searching for what you like to do, what you love to do.
That's very true. Absolutely.
All right, we'll be right back after one more song break. Next up is Kim Min-seok's rendition of the song Never Ending Story. Sorry about that. We just heard Never Ending Story by Kim Min-seok.
Yeah, Min-seok. I love this guy.
So you were just mentioning that you are good friends with Kim Min-seok?
Yeah, we go way back. We play basketball together, and I had a small wedding only with my families, and I actually invited Min-seok for a song, and he just came right away without asking a question. He sang a song for my wedding, and
did he sing one of his songs?
Yeah, he's a good song. So 선물, present.
That's the most famous song.
Yeah, he's a guy down to earth, the humble guy, the most humble guy I have ever known. He's really a good guy. That's why I picked the song.
And he's a member of Mellowmans.
Yeah.
I see. And recently you hosted the red carpet event for the movie Dune Part 2,
oh, yeah.
right? And the event went viral, especially for the way that you call the actors' names.
Oh, yeah.
What gave you the idea, and can you tell us about that?
So, like, red carpet, it's all about energy. Yeah. So you can actually have the opportunity to see the Hollywood movie stars in front of your eyes. So I just wanted to just pick up the energy, and I hosted a lot of b-boy events
Yeah.
Like what I do is like my b-boy nickname, stage name is b-boy sniper. When anybody comes on the stage, I go like, give it up for b-boy sniper. Like I wanted that energy. I wanted to just hype up the people.
Oh.
It's like, please give it up for Timothy Chalamet. Like, it's not the vibe. So I just kind of did that vibe. Like, the one and only, the chosen one. For the Hollywood star, Paul Astridis, Timothy Chalamet!
Wow,
give it up! There's people just
so much
standing
energy.
up on their feet, just screaming. I just wanted that energy, and I wanted for those stars to feel the Korean energy from the audience. That I wanted to show that how we welcome you guys to Korea.
That's amazing, but I don't think I can do that.
So that got viral unexpectedly, and people kind of loved it. So yeah, I had a chance to meet Tom Cruise, Timothy, and Zendaya, and everybody.
Wow.
So yeah.
Did you introduce them all in this way?
Same vibe,
The same vibe?
Yeah.
Wow, it must have been so much fun. And the interviews that I did with like Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie or Leonardo, it was so calm.
Yeah, it is sometimes calm.
Because I get so nervous. I just, I had all the questions and I was just really nervous.
Yeah, and think about it. Brad Pitt sitting here, like sitting here. Like, what would you do?
Yeah, it was
like,
pretty...
It's nervous.
So it's amazing how you can come up with all that energy.
I mean, if it's a show, I will go with that vibe. If it's an interview, then I will go very calm.
You would?
Yeah. I always go very calm. Yeah.
So it depends on what event that is.
Very, very true.
That's exciting. So there were lots of comments about how amazing you did.
Thank you.
And did you get to read the comments? Did you see
some
how
of
people
them.
reacted?
Yeah, some of it. I loved it. I was surprised that people actually loved it because no other MCs kind of done that style before.
Yeah.
So I was kind of nervous because the first red carpet for me after a while, that was Tom Cruise for Mission Impossible. So I was kind of nervous that would people love this or not? Because sometimes people might think that the MC is trying to be the star. But I never wanted to be the star. I wanted to bring the Hollywood star with the energy and the vibe, and it's Tom Cruise.
Wow.
So I was like, please welcome the Agent Hunt and another, the chosen one.
Wow.
Tom Cruise! And people just make some noise.
Yeah. I mean, if I was a Hollywood star, I would have loved that introduction too.
Oh, yeah. Well, thankfully, people kind of loved it, and I'm going to stick on that plan.
It was possible because it was you. Nobody else could do it like Jaemin does.
Yeah, thanks to my experience on the breaking field. So I've been shouting out like that for 30 years. So, yeah, almost 30 years. So,
wow.
Yeah, I'm used to that tone. So that was my tone. And thank you, public. Thank you, people, for loving that tone. And I'll stick on that tone.
And thanks for showing us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I'm sweating a little bit.
It's perfect for our segment. And I can't believe it's already time to say goodbye.
No.
Time flies.
I'm staying.
You're staying?
I'm gonna stay here.
But time's up. And thank you so much
Don't log out, people. I'm staying here. Well, we're gonna shut it off?
Yeah, time's up already. And
Okay.
it's getting hot in here. Thank you so much and for sharing your great vibes with us.
Thank you so much for having me here. It's been a really wonderful 1 hour show. And if there's another opportunity to talk about new things, don't hesitate to call me back.
Yeah, and it's so good to see you again.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. All right, we're going to say goodbye to Jaemin with one more song that he picked. Here is Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child O' Mine.